What is up, everybody? It's me, Duke Farley, back at it again here on Lost at Sea. And tonight I am joined by another participant entering the Ascendance Live Season 4 house. I am joined by Erin. What is up? How are you? What's been going on?
I'm great. Nothing much at all. I'm a very boring person.
That's totally okay. I am pretty boring too, so I totally understand that. Erin, my first question for you is pretty open-ended. And that is, if you had the opportunity to go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
It would probably be Ireland because my family goes every year, but I'm not allowed yet because I haven't graduated. But I just graduated 3 days ago, so now I'm finally allowed. So now I'm just like dying to go. So it would be Ireland.
That's awesome. Congratulations on graduating. And what is the significance of your family going to Ireland every year? Are they Irish?
We're Irish, yeah.
Yes,
We have
same.
family there. You're
That's
Irish too?
awesome. Yes, Farley, very Irish.
No way. That's sick.
It's awesome. But before you go to Ireland, you will be going to the Ascendance Live Season 4 house. So my next question stems from that, and that is, say you had a superpower that you could bring with you into the game this season. What would you bring and why?
Reading minds because I would want to know what people are actually thinking, like where are they actually voting, who are they actually aligned with, like reading minds all day, every day.
Yeah. And what would you do with the information that you got from people's minds?
Win the game. I would figure out where their head's at, know how to navigate that and just take that all the way. You know what I mean?
I totally understand what you mean. Another question off of that. What if you came across a person that was thinking about nothing?
I would relate to them because a lot of times like my head is elevator music. But I mean, if their head's nothing, then maybe I'll give them something to think about. You know what I mean? Like I'll give them like, okay, you're not thinking of anything. Let me give you something to think about. How about we vote this way? And
Yeah,
then I'll read their mind and be like, I like that idea. And I'll be like, yeah, great. You should do that.
that's awesome. That's a great scenario. But obviously we don't have powers, so we will be going in without any.
hmm
The thing that you will be going in with, though, is a partner. This season is duos. So, my next question is, what is something that Josh brings to your duo that's a strength that maybe you don't have? And then vice versa, what's something that you bring to the duo that maybe Josh doesn't have?
So Josh is a hardcore game player. He is what he brings is like hardcore like insight to the game. Like he just has a great read on people and like where their heads at. His con is like he has very bad jury management. He plays so hard that like inevitably he kind of comes across as like unlikable towards the end. Like a snake, I think they called him like last season. Whereas like me, like I kind of play like too safe. Like I think normally like I play too safe and like he kind of like breaks me out of that zone. But I have better jury management because of it. So like that's like our balance. It's like I have better jury management, like people like me more. They don't think of me as a snake, but he makes the moves that are needed to be made. So
Okay. Say there comes an opportunity in the game for you to turn on Josh.
I will.
Why?
It's a game. And Josh, why me and Josh get along? Because we understand that. Like, we're not, me and Josh both aren't emotional players. Like, I don't think we'll cry, knock on wood, when we're there. Like, we're just very much like game bots. Like, gotta do what you gotta do. Like, we've played like orgs together. And like the first org, I kicked him out in order to win. And then the second game, and he wasn't mad at me at all. And then the second game we played, I kind of felt bad about that, but he was still understanding. So then I helped him win, and then he voted me out in order to succeed. So like we know like this is what we gotta do. So I think I almost think it's inevitable. Like at some point, one of us is gonna vote each other out. If that's the format of the game, like it's like not like you get to be with your duo the whole time. Like you can vote them out. Like I think it's inevitable we're gonna vote each other out at some point, and I'm like ready for it.
You've done it before and you'll do it again.
Exactly, and I'm more than happy to do it.
You're looking to do it.
I'm excited to do it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Um, would you rather win this game and be hated or lose this game and be loved?
Win the game and be hated. I,
No,
I
no
don't
thinking
care
about
what
that.
people think of me at all.
You're just in it for the win.
Yeah, what else are you playing for? I already have my lifelong friends. Like, listen, like I have the people that are gonna be my wedding. I'm very comfortable with myself. I know like everything. What I'm trying to say is like I'm satisfied in my growth. I'm happy with my friends. I'm not trying to make new friends. I'm trying to win.
New friends are overrated, honestly.
I mean, it would be great. Like if I do make great new friends, like that's fine. I'm obviously gonna be nice. Like I'm not gonna be like a bully, but
Good.
I don't care if people don't like me just for being who I am?
Yeah, I know. Now I'm not saying this is going to happen, but if you happen to lose this season, what's going to be the reason why?
Oh, it's gonna be because I didn't make enough good reads. I think like the hardest part for me is like I can, make friends pretty easily. I can talk to people, I can get to know them. But if they have an alliance that I didn't read, or like they have other mindset, but they're not showing me, I don't think I'll be able to read that. I can't read when someone's being like sus to me like that. Like I believe wholeheartedly, and that's like my biggest downfall. I'm gonna believe people. I'm gonna, even if they're lying to me, like that's gonna be my downfall. Like I just trust that what they're telling me, how they're gonna vote, who they're aligned with, if they're aligned with me, they say they're aligned with me. Yeah, I'm just gonna believe them, and that's gonna be my downfall. Yeah.
Are you going to
Mhm.
maybe try not to believe everything that you hear, though?
I mean, I'm gonna take it like with a grain of salt, like everything, but like if they're a great liar and they're like promising me like the world, and they're like, yeah, no, like like, yeah, I'll definitely vote with you. Like, what are you voting? Like, you're gonna do this? Like, I'm gonna vote with you for sure. It's us. We're final two. Blah blah blah. Like, I'm be like, okay, yeah, for sure. But if they're kind of like, yeah, I don't, yeah, like, no, yeah, we'll vote together. Yeah, no, for sure. Like, I won't believe that. But if
Yeah.
they're like good liars, I'll fall for that. I know I will. I'll fall for that.
Yeah. Well, hopefully there's not too many of those.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. What's one thing that you want to accomplish this season?
Just to make it to jury. Like that's like my, well, obviously to win, but
Right.
like I really just like I want a decision and who's gonna win. Like I want that final say. Like I want to make it there. And hopefully I will.
Hopefully you will. I'm sure you will. Um,
Thank you.
but is there anything else, Erin, that you want to talk about before we conclude this preseason interview? It could be about the game, doesn't have to be.
I'm so excited, but I'm like low key really nervous. Like I feel like there's no way to plan your gameplay when you get there. It's all about like you get there, you see the cast, and like you adapt. And it's like all based on like the people you're surrounded by and like how good you can work with them. And I'm just like, so like my head has been like, well, like don't plan anything because that's like your downfall. but like, oh my gosh, like the cast, like I'm excited and nervous to meet them, you know?
I know, and I'm excited and nervous for you, but I'm sure that it's going to be everything that you want and more. And I wish you the best of luck in this fourth season of Ascendance Live.